Alive. We're in business, everyone. A sneaky Sunday afternoon. Having a coldie. Why not? Why not indeed, I say. It's nearly Christmas. Wait for a few of you to get on. Say g'day. 3 on already. How good's that? Talk to me, everyone. Put a comment up. Let me know if you can hear me and see me okay. Tony, how are you, mate? Another sunny Canungra on the Gold Coast. It's bloody sunny and hot up here, mate. Let me tell you, real hot. Brendan, how are you, mate? Jace, how are you, mate? I can see your comments come up before. Yeah, here we go. Timmy Ryan, afternoon. Jace Muller, loud and clear. Thanks, Jace. Thanks for letting me know, mate. Nothing worse than sitting here talking to yourself and no one else can hear you. Tony's at Canungra. Wow. On the Gold Coast. Yeah, I did 2 courses at Canungra, mate. I did my Subject 1 for Warrant Officer course there in 1996, and I did my RQMS's course there probably 95 or something, the year before. So, yeah, I didn't mind Canungra. It was a bloody good spot there. Went and saw an AC/DC tribute band at the Canungra Hotel one night. They were pretty good, and there was a little pizza shop and coffee shop there. And we used to every Friday night go and have a pizza and a coffee at this little pizza place in Canungra. It might still be there, but it was bloody beautiful pizzas. Craig Tompkinson, g'day. Alan Johnson. Everyone snuck on. Sunday arvo. Hopefully he's all done your lawn and all that type of stuff. I mowed Mum's lawn this morning. Me and Nutty got the whippersnipper out and did Mum's lawn for her down in Townsville, and just finished driving back from Townsville. Been home a couple of hours now, guys, and caught up on things. Loud and clear in New Zealand. Rick Hayes. G'day, Rick. How are you over the ditch there? Hope you're well, mate. Over there with Phil Webber. Phil Webber's over there in Auckland somewhere. Him and Millie. Hope they're good. So good to see you tuning in from the land of the long white cloud. Isn't that what they call it over there? Or the North and South Islands, and Australia's the West Island. Over there they call Australia the West Island, guys. North Island, South Island, the West Island's Australia. So there you go. Kez75, g'day, Kez, how are you? Lukey Reed. I rang Lukey before, guys, on the way back. I had a good chat with Lukey. It's good when having Bluetooth in your car. You just bloody ring people up on your long trips and say g'day. It's a good time to catch up and say g'day to everyone. I had a good chat with Lukey. William Rogers. No, that's not the William Rogers I know. I've got a grandson, William Rogers, but he's got a D in his name. William Rogers, the other William Rogers. G'day, mate. How are you? Hope you're well. And if that is my grandson, you've spelt your last name wrong. I've got a grandson called William, and we're an Rodgers, mate. But anyway, glad you got on. G'day, Rob. Australian camping and 4-wheel drives. Rob's on with the blue spanner, guys. This is only a quick bloody hour today, guys. Just come on to guys. Stop saying that, Buck. We were talking to someone the other day about guys. So, hey, guys, and it's annoying when you hear it back, but it's like, what else do you say? G'day, folks. I try and say that sometimes. You can't say what I normally say on YouTube every month. I won't say the word on here, but I can't say that on YouTube. So it's either folks, g'day everyone, or guys. And I know it's hard. It's a hard word not to say when you're talking on camera, guys. And it's annoying when you hear it back. It really is. I've got to pull myself up on saying it. There's a couple of other YouTubers out there in this community, actually, and they say it way too much too. But you don't realise until you watch it back and you go, I've got a couple of nasty habits, and saying guys is one of them. Anyway, if I say it again, I have to put bloody some money in the charity bin. And I can't say the other word that starts with C, can I, on YouTube? Anyway, how Dooley, my comments just stopped bloody going, and then I flick down. There's a million of yous on. Steve's on, Saw Adventures. Yeah, I know, Steve. It's a hard one. Terry's another one. He says it way too much. but it's a hard word to get away from. G'day, guys, and guys this and guys that, and guys refers to guys and girls, I guess, but it's an annoying word when you say it too much, and when you watch yourself back, you think, "Oh, got to stop saying that. Got to stop saying that." I say thing all the time. I'm talking about that, and I refer to it as a thing. And I know what I'm trying to say, but you may not know what the know what a thing is. Yeah, that thing. What thing, but what thing are you referring to? Anything can be a thing. Anyway, I always say this. In the prison, the Murray prisoners, the Aboriginal boys, they used to come up, "Hey, I want one of them tings there." And you knew what they were talking about. Like, they just refer to everything as a ting or a thing. That's their accent. They're one of them ting there, boss. And you knew what they were talking about. And I think I've been in the prison game too long, guys. I still use that word, that ting there. And you knew what they were going about. "Hey, give me one of them tings." And you knew exactly what he was referring to. Unbelievable. So it is. Rob says, I know. We all do, Rob. It's a hard word to get away from when you're doing YouTube clips. And Terry's bad for it, Steve, Rob, me. It's bloody Rob the Wanderer. He says folks a lot. I try and say folks sometimes, or g'day everyone, not g'day guys. Guys is annoying. I hate it myself, but it's a hard word. When you've got to refer to people as something, you just can't say g'day. You've got to say g'day everyone, or g'day guys, g'day folks, how are you? Anyway, it's just how you present yourself on camera, and you've got to, that's why sometimes it's good to watch yourself back and be critical of yourself and go, right, I say that too much, I bloody lick me lips too much and all this shit, which I do. You notice all your little idiosyncrasies when you watch yourself back on camera. And when you got a rough head, there's not much you can do about that one, I'm sorry. And I'll tell you what, none of us are gifted in that area, let me tell you. Snork, Fuller, Terry G, myself, Rob the Wanderer, none of us are bloody going real well in that department, let me tell you. Chrissy Burns, hey, Buck. Jeff and I have just arrived home from camping. Good stuff, Chrissy. Hope the little Jaco's going well for you. Could you call us Charlie one time just to spice it up? I could call you anything. Chums. Hey, chums. No, chums is a bit. Hey, chum. That's not a word you hear much anymore. Chum. Who used to say that? The Yanks? Hey, chum. Chum was more like, that was more of a, I don't know. It was like if you're after a fight, you call, hey, chum. It was a bit of a fighting word, wasn't it? It's like calling in prison, you call someone champ. Prisoners calling another one. What's that, champ? That was fighting words. Champ and chump. Well, yeah, chumps. Chumps is definitely Jamie. Call someone a chump. They're fighting words. I think it's more of an American one, but in Australia, hey, champ. Oh, you know, it depends on the context, I suppose. But in prison, knacker bags. My mate Flash Kent used to call me knacker bags all the time. He's dead now, Flash. Every day without fail. Hey, knacker bags, how are you? He used to call me knacker bags at least 10 times a day. Oh, Flash. Along with a heap of other things. Boy, jingos, that beer's going down well. I'm on the just the Hahn Super Dries, those ones. They're not a bad beer, that Hahn. Don't mind it at all. No male models from Mudgee here. You can say that again, Ray. Hey, I just got back from Townsville, and as you know, I snuck into the King store, everyone, and I saw the comments on there. I put it up. I knew to get some good comments on there, but I was down there getting 4 of them bad boys, $100 vouchers, everyone. So one of them, 2 of them is, and we'll go through the prizes in a minute, everyone. $200 vouchers there for my prizes with a Pilbara Search and a Camp Master. One for Rob the Wanderer, and the other one was donated by someone, and I'll come across their bloody things in a minute, guys. Things, there you go. I said things, didn't I? So I'll come across. We're going to go through the prizes in a minute. So I'll give you a bit of an update. Keep tipping away. Let you know what's going on for the Christmas live feed on the 23rd, which is 1 month away. 23rd today, guys. Sunday the 23rd. Me and Gidgy will be live on Tuesday the 23rd of December, 2 days before Christmas Day. It's going to be a bloody beauty. And Rob the Wanderer's having his about a week beforehand. On the 20th at this stage, Rob was talking about maybe even bringing it back a little bit more. So we got time to get Chrissy's bloody Christmas hampers out to everyone for Christmas Day. Phil Taylor's on, everyone. G'day. Yes, catching up for lunch with Jamie. I think all the heap of the guys are catching up at the Harrisville Hotel next weekend, I think. Rob the Wanderer, Gidgy, Tommy Oliver, Rob Richmond, are you going down? I'm not quite sure, but there's a heap of people getting together at the Harrisville, which is down there in the near Brisbane somewhere, guys, south of Brisbane. And beautiful place. They're going to be camping for the weekend, so I'm sure a few beers will be getting put down range on that one. It's just a good chance for everyone to get together. I know the New South Wales boys, Phil Taylor and Marky Lavelle and all them, they all get together and meet at a pub on a Sunday for a counter meal and just have a catch up, and that's fantastic. I love seeing that. I wish I was closer down there so I could join in everyone, but absolutely fantastic that a lot of the Newcastle boys, you know, in the cluster of people, Harvey Bay could do the same thing. Good to see the Harvey Bay boys have a get together once a month. Just meet up at the park for a barbecue or something and just keep that community spirit rolling on. Sid Archie Adventures. G'day, Sid Archie Adventures. Aussie, how are you, mate? You donated a voucher and we'll see that soon. Graham Whittaker. G'day, Lukey. Hope you're well, mate. Everyone's saying g'day. We dropped into the Camping with Mates Christmas lunch at Greta. Great day. Fantastic lot of people all talking about what's happening for Christmas, and some great camping spots were mentioned. There you go, Chrissy. Talk about becoming a really good part of the community. Chrissy and Jeff, guys, were at the Camping with Mates event. I met Chrissy there for the first time. Chrissy and Jeff are the ones doing the Christmas hampers, everyone, for Rob the Wanderer's live feed. Couldn't do it on mine, too close to Christmas Day. So Rob's taken over that, and we're going to get the hampers out. But Chrissy, well done on that. And what a community effort that was. Chrissy getting those hampers together, everyone. I think there's five stationed up in Queensland, and Chrissy's got 3 for down in New South Wales. And what we're hoping is some of the winners of those Christmas hampers, rather than spending money to post them out, Rob the Wanderer will deliver. If it's someone from Brisbane or the Sunshine Coast, Rob the Wanderer might be able to deliver it to you, everyone. And if it's someone down around the Hunter Valley, Newcastle area or whatever, Chrissy and Jeff might be able to deliver the hampers down there. So that's going to be on Rob the Wanderer's one. So Chrissy, well done on that. And as I said, Jean came back early and we couldn't get the hampers to Jean from Shady Gear. So Brad and Vicky from the Camping Mat Warehouse, they got the Christmas hampers from the Hunter Valley, everyone, up to Jean in Brisbane, and then Rob the Wanderer went around and picked the Christmas hampers up from Jean. So it was a community effort to get the hampers up to Queensland. Fantastic. And thanks to Brad and Vicky from the Camping Mat Warehouse for bringing them all from New South Wales all the way up. Brad was coming up for a reason, but he kindly donated to bloody bring them up and get them up for us. So that was absolutely fantastic. That's what it's all about, eh? That's what it's all about, everyone. She does, Phil Taylor, she bloody knows how to bake a cake and that. Phil Taylor saying Chrissy does a mean fruit cake. Tried it today. Beautiful. Absolutely. We were camped by Chrissy, Phil, at the Camping with Mates, as you know, and we ran out of room in our fridge. Chrissy kept bringing cakes over and Christmas puddings and little Christmas cupcakes, and that. They are absolutely bloody beautiful. Very nice. What are you doing, Rafa? Rafa just jumped off the bed. We're here in the aircon, guys. It's bloody hot up here. It's hot up in North Queensland at the moment and dry. Driest I've seen it for a long time. So looking forward to a bit of rain. I don't often say that. I'm actually looking forward to a bit of rain because it's bloody grass is looking a bit green, and this is it's always dry around this time of the year. We get a couple of dry months. It is good in a way to get a break from the rain, but when the rain does start, you think it's never going to stop up here. But at the moment, it's hot and dry, and it's bloody very hot. It really is. We've had a few extreme weather things pop up for Townsville and Innisfail and out west, and that I think out west mid-40s and that at the moment. So she's really heating up. Not even summertime yet. That's bullshit, isn't it? Mid-40s, not even summer yet. It's only in the 30s here. Humidity hasn't kicked in here. When the humidity kicks in, it sucks. The heat and then the humidity on top. The humidity is worse than the heat. So I don't mind the heat. Get in the afternoon, you can go out, sit in the backyard, and it's quite pleasant. But when it's humid, that January, February, March, when it's really humid and steamy up here, you just can't escape it. You really can't. Pissed down in Ipswich this morning. Yeah, Steve said he got here he is. Steve's on now. Steve said we had a big storm in Kingaroy this morning. Yeah, so southeast's been getting belted by some big storms, Brisbane and all that. Ipswich got some good rain this morning. Dicko's saying. Good stuff. G'day, everyone. Blackers. G'day. Blackers, how are you, mate? Hope you're all well. Good stuff. Yeah, I've been down in Townsville, everyone. Delivered that solar panel, the house solar panel. I had some second-hand ones that you put on the house. So delivered one down to Phil. He's already put it on his boat shed roof and got his kick-ass solar controller up and running, and he's charging his battery up. He's just got to get his battery installed in the boat yet, guys. So once that's all done, I'll go back down. We'll do a video up of that because it's going to be a good thing for Phil. That lead time battery that he bought off lead time, 24 volt, 200 amp hours. My goodness, that's got 5,120 watt hours of power in it. That's got a lot of storage. It's quite a heavy battery too for lithium, but there's obviously a lot of cells in there carrying a lot of power. He's going to have more power than he knows what to do with on that boat now to run his Minn Kota electric motor and also the big 95 litre fridge, mate, which can run on 24 volts. So, yeah. Justin, Lukey Reed said he was in Victoria recently and the weather was shite, and he got down to Tassie and it's shite down there as well. Yeah, I know it's been cold down there, mate. And, like 17s and that. It's like mid-30s up here some days, and it's bloody getting hot, mate. Real hot. Especially when you get out and mow the lawn and that, you realise how hot it is. So you got to try and do your lawn early morning or late afternoon. It's bloody too hot during the day. I'd hate to be a roofer up here in summer. It would suck. How these guys do roofing and that in summer in North Queensland, I do not know. Is anyone from the Territory, guys? Is anyone from Darwin on here? I hope you all got through the cyclone okay. Cat 3 just went through just north of Darwin. No injuries, thank goodness. That's the main thing. No injuries or fatalities. Bit of damage to the Darwin Hospital and obviously trees and all that type of stuff down. They lost some power. So there's the first cyclone of the season. Has gone through. It won't be the last. So she's cyclone season now. Certainly warm enough, and we keep our bloody eye well and truly on the bomb now. And any tropical lows forming in the Coral Sea, we start watching with intent, because there's a fair chance when they form into a low, they can turn into a cyclone this time of the year, right through till March, April next year. Once we get past April next year, we kind of breathe a sigh of relief up here, because cyclones are scary things, everyone. They're not just like a storm where they're gone in 15, 20 minutes. They hang around for a long time and do a lot of damage. Yeah. Well, there you go. Steve said they're getting a kick-ass franchise in Kingaroy. Kick-ass is really expanding, aren't they? Wow. Yeah, Kick-ass are opening some shops up all around the joint, and people are stocking Kick-ass gear, and that is good to see. And when there's another camping mob out there a well-known camping mob that we all used to deal with, and he seems to be going backwards. So I don't know what's going on there. But anyway, he's closing stores down. Kick-Ass is opening stores. So maybe there's not room for everyone. Maybe there's not room for everyone. We've got a lot of camping stores, haven't we, when you think about it? Tent World and there's a million of them. BCF and all that type of stuff. Anaconda. The old black. I'll be glad when this Black Friday shit's over. Everyone, every second email you get, company, Black Friday this, Black Friday that, not Black Saturday, Black Friday. And went into Harvey Norman yesterday when I was down in Townsville. This came out of the blue, everyone. Roz is going to kill me. She said, Rogers, go in and buy a Ninja. And I had no intentions of getting one of these slushy machines. Roz goes, if all the people down south can buy one, we can have one up here in North Queensland. We deserve it more because it's hotter up here. So I've got a Ninja there, guys. Guys, there you go. There, I've said it. One of them bloody freezy machines. So we're going to try it with some, when the grandkids are going to come down for the day, we can put some bloody fruit cup cordial and water in it and turn it into like a fruit cup slushy. And you can do frappes, and we're going to experiment with it. I know Steve's got not the Ninja, he's got the another brand, but same thing. And anyway, but knowing me, it'll be frozen margaritas and pineapple juice with Malibu and Bacardi rum through it and all that type of shit. Mine will all be alcoholic, no doubt. But I am looking forward to doing, I'd love a good frozen margarita. So tequila, Contro, and that margarita mix. Get your glass, put some lime juice around, just run a lime around it, dip it in the salt. The lime and the salt's beautiful. And then a frozen margarita. So might have that going when we do get my pizza oven. I want to do a live feed one night using the pizza oven out in the shed, everyone. So I might have some frozen margaritas that night in the Ninja in the shed. Why not? And we'll make a live feed out of it running off Starlink. So keep an eye out. That's not too far off. Buck doing a bloody cook up in the new pizza oven, which is on the way. It's not here yet. And I might have some frozen margaritas on the side just to keep me throat lubricated throughout the live feed. That'll be good. Rob's, I had fruit juice, Malibu, and some water to freeze it up. So yeah, I think, well, alcohol doesn't normally freeze, does it? But if you put the water and that in there, you should get a nice slushy and that out of it. So yeah, I think it's going to be good. Just experiment. You don't have to do everything alcoholic. You can do coffee frappes and all that type of stuff in there. I'm thinking of some coffee essence and water, and just have like a people now are getting into their cold brews, the long black coffees on ice and that. Maybe have a frozen coffee during the middle of instead of having a hot coffee in summer, have a slushy coffee in the middle of the day to give you a bit of a spark up. So anyway, it's all part of the old gin and tonic ice blocks. Yeah. Justin's. Yeah, Lukey's obviously just asked Justin if he's going to the... Justin, you got to get to that one, mate. There's no excuses there for you. There's a bloody camp up. The Legends for Charity, late to the 20th, in the 20s of March next year, near Mansfield Lake Holiday Park or something like that. And it's a 3-day event, mate. So you got no excuse not to get to that one. Get your leave app in and get your new van out there and bloody be part of the camp up, mate, down in Victoria. I know you're a long way away. You haven't got to any of the camp ups up this way, but there's one in Victoria next year, mate. So try and get to it if you can. It's only for 3 days. I'm sure you can take some leave or take a sickie and get to it and support Ed and Naz, mate. Be good to see you there. It's running 24/7, Phil. Jamie's talking about his grain. Everyone's on the slushy machines. I'm getting a bit slushy at the moment. Vodka and pub squat. Yeah, that'll do it. The old vodka sneaks up on you, mate. Let me tell you. So I went to Townsville, guys, and that's twice now. Stop saying that word. Some vouchers. See the code on there. Righto, so let's add it to the stage. Hopefully everyone can see that. And I lose that. I'll make it smaller, everyone, because when I make it large, I lose all your things. I can't see the things. Guys, get those 2 words out of your vocabulary, Buck. For goodness sake, vocabulary. That's a big word for me. I don't even know what it means. Sid Archie Advents. I'm currently chowing down on rum balls and my first Christmas ham. Ozzy, that's a bit bloody early yet, mate. Now, listen. Here we go, Vino. That pizza oven is on its way to me, guys. 3 times. There's $15 in the kitty, guys. For $20. See, I told you it's a hard word not to say. Ed's on, is he? It's a hard word not to say. It really is, because I'm usually in general conversation with my brother and that. I usually say another word instead of that, but I can't say it on YouTube. So I'd offend people. Anyway, that is on its way to me, the Vino little pizza oven. As I said, it looks like a little uni and that. I think it's going to be a lot cheaper than an uni. I looked up the price of an uni pizza oven the other day, and it was like high 500s, and I saw one for $600 for an uni, which is a similar type little portable pizza oven. Don't quote me, but I think these are going to be around the $270 mark. Don't quote me on that. I had a sneaky look the other day, and I thought, oh, that's a good price for that. And Vino, Susan from Vino, she's been watching. If you're watching, Susan, hello. And they're going to send some extra stuff. They don't run on the pellets, everyone. They run on flavored wood chips. Anyway, it comes with 12 different flavored wood chips to give your food a different, like a smoky flavor and that. Cherry wood, mesquite, apple wood, all the cherry, all that type of stuff, all the different flavored thing. I can't tell the difference in that when you cook with different. But anyway, what people into smoking meats and that, they all have the different flavored wood chips. This comes with it. Little wood chips, different flavors, and that's how you can experiment with all the different flavors. You not only pizzas, steaks, veggies. I'm going to try a lot of different stuff in there, and I'm going to try and do a live feed cook up using that. And that's why I'll have the slushy machine on the side. That should be a good night. That'll be coming up soon, hopefully. So I'll get Crank Starlink up, and we'll do a live pizza and steak cook up in the Vino oven. So Susan got on to me. They are also going to donate a pizza oven. Is probably one of the big prizes on the night. And they're also giving me 5 lots of their wood chips, the 12 different flavors, if you want to call it a flavor, not that you eat them, but 12 different flavors of wood chip. And there's some pretty groovy ones in there. Grapevine wood. So it's all wood chips from a different type of tree. Lychee's in it from the lychee tree, which is a fruit. So they use, when the trees are done, they chop them down and they wood chip them, and then they use them as the smoke, give the smoky flavor or whatever. 12 different flavors, 5 sets of 12. So 60 bags of wood chips coming. There'll be 5 lots of 12. So you've got a chance to win. And you don't just use them in this pizza oven. You can use them on your Weber, guys. There's another one. Use them in your Weber. If you're using charcoal or whatever in your Weber, you can just soak these wood chips in some water, and then you just pull some out and put it on your charcoal, and that's what makes the charcoal, makes the wood chips smoke and puts the flavor through your meat or your roast or whatever you're cooking in the Weber. So I've got 5 sets of 12 as prizes as well. So they're going to be prizes along with the pizza oven. That pizza oven will come with a full set of wood chips, and then we've got another 5 sets of wood chips to give away if you want to buy that pizza oven or you want to use them in your Weber or whatever. So that's going to be one of the main prizes, everyone, of a little wood-fired pizza oven. As I said, I can't wait to use it. There you go. Brad and Vicky, 2 prizes here. Either a 4, 5, 6 metre camping mat for your caravan or your camper trailer. Comes with a peg kit as well. There's a lot of different types of patterns and that. You can go on their website and say, I want the desert pattern or whatever, the desert theme. And so there's 2 of those. So there's up to 3 prizes there. So thanks to Brad and Vicky from the Camping Mat Warehouse, everyone. Brett from SMG, there's 3 here, everyone. $300 SMG vouchers. So how good is that from Brett from SMG? So there's 6 prizes. We're only 3 slides in. There's already 6 prizes. This one's a beauty. This will be 1 prize, everyone. A 20 amp lithium battery charger from Lead Time and a 100 amp lithium battery. And I think it's going to be the Bluetooth model from memory. Yeah, it is the Group 24 Bluetooth Lead Time battery, 100 amp. So you can Bluetooth it to your phone. And the charger, that'll be 1 prize. How good is that? That's another major prize there. Thanks to our mates at Lead Time, Aviva. Thank you so much. And as I said, they've been really good. Steve from Soar Adventures, Aviva from Lead Time, been very, very good to us. And they're a great company to deal with. They really are. Gave Phil a good discount the other day on his boat battery as well. Lorna McMillan's son, the Mulloway gift pack there, guys. There's another one. What's that? I'm up to about 6 now. That is here somewhere. I've already received that. So a T-shirt and some merch. Mulloway Fishing Australia. This is a beauty. That's the half one. I'm sure if you get on and pay the extra, you can get the full-size camping kitchen from Oz Terrain. That one will go quick, I know. The pizza oven, this and the battery and the charger, they'll get snapped up real quick, let me tell you. Thanks to Oz Terrain for that one. What a great prize. Thanks to our mate, Rob Richmond, everyone. He bought this stuff out of his own back pocket, okay? We got the little 600-watt barbecue plate. So there's another prize. The kick-ass misting fan, there's another prize. Once again from Rob Richmond. 2 of these, 2 little ceiling fans. They're like a little rechargeable ceiling fan for your swag, your tent, your caravan, your camper trailer. So you can hang them up above you, hit that, and it's like having a little mini ceiling fan hanging over you. You know, when you're sleeping in a swag and it's a bit stuffy at night, you can hang that from the top of your swag and get a bit of air circulate. So there's 2 of those. I'll probably end up buying a couple of these for the caravan, I think. And these things are fantastic. Little lithium battery in that. You drop one into a bucket of warm water and you've got a bush shower, everyone. You don't need 12 volts or anything to run it. It's a little lithium battery in there, so you don't have to have a power source. You can put a stainless steel bucket of water in your campfire, warm the water up, throw that blue end in the end of your bucket, and sit there and have a bush shower when you're out camping, when you're roughing it, okay? So the kick-ass little bush shower. Once again, Rob, thank you so much, mate. So we have a $50 BCF card from Maria and Roberto Nobili down there in Emerald. Good stuff. Craig from Out There Touring, his merch pack, an Out There Touring Pilbara shirt, some coolers, stickers, patches, and a hat. Thanks, Craig, for that one. Colin the Fathead. Now, this one here, $250 meat tray. How good is that from Beresford's Quality Meats? The one here, someone in New South Wales, southern New South Wales or northern Victoria, will have to get this. You've got to pick this up from Jarvis Bay, everyone, down in southern New South Wales. So if you live in Sydney or south of Sydney, this would be a good one, the $250 meat tray from Beresford's Quality Meats. There's no time frame on it, but, you know, if you live in striking distance, you can maybe make a little weekend trip out of it. Take a big esky with you with some ice in it and go down Jarvis Bay, have a look around Jarvis Bay, call into Beresford's Meats, pick up your $250 worth of meat, which is fantastic, and then you can head home. So not everyone lives in Jarvis Bay, so you're going to have to collect that one. So if someone in Brisbane wins it, it's probably you wouldn't be picking that prize. It'll be someone who's around that area within a few hours that would probably pick that prize. Thanks to Colin the Fathead too for organising that one. Absolutely fantastic. Paulie and Louise George, super cheap auto card, $100. I've got them all in here, everyone. Here they all are here. All the gift cards. I think I've got them all now from memory. I think I've got the money of people and what have you. So Paulie and Louise George, $100 super cheap card. You know, like go to super cheap with a $100 card. There's, you know, buy a new set of sockets and, you know, you can get a lot of stuff for $100 at super cheap. You know, a new shifter, a screwdriver set. Just, you know, it's a fantastic thing to win. Hazel and Lewis over in West Aussie, $150 BCF card. So there's another prize. Thanks, Hazel and Lewis. Great community members over there in the West. West is best, as they say. Chrissy Anderson, the survival snake bite kit, valued at $100. They're a must-have for your four-wheel drive, your boat, or if you go hiking or anything like that, a snake bite kit. I keep banging on about having one. A lot of you don't have one. You got your chance to win one on the 23rd. So thanks to Chrissy Anderson, the nomadic Yowie, everyone. Good stuff. Lynn and Brett Rogers down in Ingham, $100 of that one turned up the other day. Where was it? Lynn posted it to me. It's in here somewhere. Where is it? Should I use this as a prize? A filthy VB patch. No, that's the booby prize for everyone. Where is it? No. Coles, no. Oh, it's here somewhere. I saw it about 2 minutes ago, everyone. It's in there. So you can use it at BCF, Super Cheap, Rebel Sports, or MacPack, whatever that is. We don't have MacPacks up here, but Super Cheap, BCF, Rebel, all owned by the Super Retail Group or something, aren't they? So thanks, Lynn and Brett Rogers. Dunga McGlinden have the beautiful bloody shopping bag there, 6-compartment shopping bag and 2 clear top bags. Dunga does this as a hobby, everyone, but I'll tell you what, looking at his work, they are pretty good. So Dunga's going to post those out. I'll let him know who the winner is. Dunga's going to post you that if you pick that. 2 really good canvas clear top bags, look like good size, and one of his 6-compartment shopping bags. How good do they look? So if you do want one of his shopping bags, get on to Dunga and might be able to buy one off him too. Looks like he does it as a hobby, guys, but I think it's expanding out into a little bit of a mini business for him. So get in and support him. Just have a look up Duncan Dunga McClendon, and I'm sure you'll find him on Facebook. Send him a message. Get one of those shopping bags off him. Terry and Robin, I haven't got this card yet, everyone, but I'll be picking it up when me and Gidgey drive up from Brisbane after the AC/DC concert. We're calling into Harvey Bay one night, and we're going to pick my caravan wheel chock up that I left at the camping with mates off Terry, and Terry's going to give me the $100 Bunnings card. How good's that from Terry and Robin G, everyone? Craig McCreel, cruisering. Are you on, mate? So there's a $100 BCF card. Thanks, Craig. Cam and Tiff Wild, a couple of beautiful quick dry beach towels, the Boab one and the beautiful purple one there, the Indigenous one. Big full-size quick dry beach towels from Wild Touring, Cam and Tiff. Thanks, Cam and Tiff. This diddly donk here, everyone. 2 prizes here. Not those coloured shirts. I've got them here. I'll show you, actually. So that blue one's going to Rob the Wanderer with a $100 Kings card and a Camp Master jet boil. Okay, that'll be thing. That'll be one of Rob's prizes. So I said to Rob, "What one do you want, mate?" He said, "Oh, the bloody the blue one." So now I've got a nice brown one there, which doesn't come up because I've got the curtains closed. It's so bloody sunny, and a nice green one. So 2 prizes there. So not the colours on the screen there. I've got a charcoal brown with the Buckaroony logo, everyone, and that green, nice green colour there, like a bright green, with a $100 Kings voucher. So shirt, Kings voucher, and a Camp Master. That's one prize, and there's 2 of them. Okay, so from that diddly donk from Innisfail, thanks to him. Ivan and Lisa, that's one of the 4 ones. I knew it was somewhere. It was Ivan and Lisa sent me $100 and said put it towards a King's voucher. So I bought 4 yesterday at King's, 1 for Rob the Wanderer, 2 for me to go with those shirts and the Camp Master, and Ivan and Lisa are donating a $100 King's voucher as well. So the Camping with Mates boys, a Pilbara shirt with the Camping with Mates logo, polo, hoodie, and a $100 fuel card from the Camping with Mates. So if you choose that prize, the boys will send that out to you. You know who you are, all you diddly donks down there. The Lappin family from No Limit Property Maintenance, they're going to do a Pilbara shirt with their logo on as well, and $100 King's voucher, and one of those really good stubby coolers that you screw the lid off and put your tinny in there, guys. So from the Lappin family, hello to you guys. No Limit Property Maintenance down around Newcastle. So if you need all that type of stuff done, just remember there, okay, No Limit Property Maintenance down around the Newcastle. Get in and support him. Jen from Shady Gear, $250 vouchers. So if you've been after a Shady Gear wall, you can take a $150 voucher, 2 prizes here, and put $150 towards your next Shady Gear wall. So that'll put a big hole in the cost of a Shady Gear wall. We all know how good they are. Jordan Glennon, g'day Jordan, how are you? Who else? Lorna's on. G'day Lorna. Mal Beaton, old army mate of mine, Mal Beaton, $100 Repco card. That's in the draw here. I went into Repco here the other day. Mal sent me the $100, so we've got a $100 Repco card. I like Repco, It's bloody very, very good. If you want your oil, all your stuff for service and your 4-wheel drive and all that type of stuff, it's very, very good. It's up there with. I find you got to keep your eye on both. Repco have sales on oil and all that, and their filters, and then super cheap. They alternate. So keep your eye on Repco and wait for their specials to be on. So your $100 goes a lot further. You might be able to get your full 10 litres of oil and your filter for your next service on your 4-wheel drive. Hein and Nettie, Hein's going to send this one out. Or no, sorry, Hein's already sent this one to me electronically. So I send you the $100 King's voucher electronically, everyone, from Hein and Nettie Herselman. Good stuff. Now, there's more. I'm sure there was more. There will be more because myself and Gidgey are going to have barbecue vouchers and all that type of stuff. So I think that was an old slide that I put on everyone. There's more than that, and I can't remember what it is. There's going to be about 40 to 42 prizes on the night. It's bloody. I could get more, but where's it stop? We'll be going till 2 o'clock in the morning. So anyway, reference the $10 donation to charity, everyone. At the start of December, I'm going to do a live feed, and I'm going to let you know how you can donate your $10. So I'm going to do it in a way so if you want to win one of these prizes, you donate $10 to charity, the Legends for Charity. I'll let you know how to do that. And when you send the $10 through, it'll be coming from your bank account, but you also have to, as a reference, you'll be referencing your YouTube name. So we'll have a big list in front of us, and Gidgey will be going. When someone wins it, we'll go, yep, Jordan Glennon. Or, for example, I'll get a $10 thing from Chrissy Anderson, and when he sends his $10 through, it'll be Nomadic Yowie. So we'll have that written down, go Nomadic Yowie, so we know, yep, he's paid his $10. We'll know most of his anyway, but there will be ring-ins, everyone. If they pay their $10 and they're above board, then they've got a chance to win the prize. Because remember, that $10 is all going to Ed Naz down there for the Mansfield RSL and also the animal shelter. I forget the name of it. No Limits or something. No, that was the Lappin families. You know what I mean? There's the 2 great charities that Ed and Naz are doing for the Legends for Charity next year. So that $10 to go in the Christmas live feed, that's all going to charity. And there's something huge in the wind, which is going to make a lot of money for that charity as well. Top secret at the moment, but it is very close to revealing what it is. The only hint is it's to do with camping. and Mr. Buckaroony. That's all I can say about that. That's all I've got to say about that. So, yeah, starting over Dog Rescue. Ed, thank you. Starting over Dog Rescue and the Mansfield RSL are the two charities things. So we should make, if we get 100 YouTube channels on the Christmas night, there's $1,000. We might get more than that. I reckon we'll get at least 100. So $10 $10 per YouTube name, not $10 per person. So that'll be good. And then there's something big in the wind that myself, Gidgey, and Brett from SMG are working on at the moment, and it's going to go right off, guys. It really will. It's going to be good. It is something out of left field that no one else has ever thought about. I think it's going to be a world first, and I'm pretty sure it's, if you go camping, it's something you can use at home and for camping. It's multi-purpose, but mainly they're great for camping. So it's going to be good. Right off, yes, Chrissy, right off, mate. ORFFF. So it'll be good. Anyway, that's how it is. Jamie Fulton, he said, Phil Taylor won't part with $10. Phil Taylor, everyone. Apparently, Jamie reckons he's got funnel web spiders in his pocket. He got short arms and long pockets. He doesn't want to dip in there. No, Phil's a good bloke. I'm sure Phil will cough up. Him and Katrina will cough up $10 for the night so that they can go in. Start of December, I'm going to bring a live feed out, and also, who knows, we might be able to do the let the cat out of the bag on the new charity drive for next year. As you know, I sold some patches for the Legends for Charity last year, and I think we raised $5,000 for the not camping with mates, for the Legends for Charity. Something similar going on for next year, but it's nothing to do with patches or anything like that. It's something out of left field. It's to do with camping, everyone, and it's a world first. That's all I know. And me, Gidgey, and Brett were sworn to secrecy. There's a couple other people out there that know about it, but they've been sworn to secrecy as well. We're going to be letting the cat out of the bag. I want to see something first before I go telling everyone about it. But we're very, very close to coming up with a final product, and then we'll let you know what it was and get you all frothing for next year, because I know when they come out, everyone's going to want them. Everyone's going to want them. It's to do with camping. The item can also be used at home and used a lot. So you'll get good use out of it. Really will. Anyway, enough of that. Great prizes on the Christmas night. Something exciting in the wind. We're not letting the cat out of the bag yet, but it's getting close. I'll tell you about, a lot of people have been contacted. How do I do me $10? Wait, don't get too excited yet. I don't want to do it yet, guys. That's 7. I don't want to do it yet. There's $35 to Ed and Nas. I'm gonna, every time I say the GUYS word, I got to put $5 in the thing. Up to 35 now. Dear oh dear. That or thing. Those two words remind me every time I say it. Lukey Reed, you've got to count them up. Every time I say this doesn't count, guys or thing, $5 to charity, to the not camping with mates, Legends for Charity. Now I'm too frightened to say anything in case I say one of those two words. Angus Buckaroony air guitar. No, Angus has retired. Angus Buckaroony has retired. And no, Chris, it's not an Angus Buckaroony air guitar or a pizza paddle. That is not one of them. It's something out of left field, everyone. This camping idea I've come up with, it's something I don't think I've seen anyone else think of it. Not for a long, 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 long time. I don't think even when that came out, they were even thinking about camping. That's all. That's another hint for you. No one will ever get it. So it's going to be good, but I'm excited about it. I'm very, very excited about it. So we're just waiting for the final proof to come through, and then we're going to let you know what it's about. So Greggy Campbell, Phil Taylor, they're all up here. They're all being mean to you today. Phil spent his last $10 on a schnitty today. He spent his last $10 on that bloody thing he's building down there on the Central Coast. My God, you got to rob a bank to build a house down there, don't you? In New South Wales at the moment, the cost of things. Hey, speaking of which, as you know, I went into King's. People are in an uproar over the new King's fridge. That sun's coming there. That sun, this time the arvo, that sun belts straight in through that window. That's why I've got the curtains closed, everyone. There's a new King's fridge out. It's the King's AK55, and it's their new upmarket stainless steel fridge. It's a nice looking fridge. It's a bloody, it looks very, very, very good. Anyway, it's $1,000. Everyone's up in arms. Don't panic, everyone. The other King's fridges, like the one I've got, the 50 litre in the back of the 55 or whatever it is in the back of the BT, which is still going well, that fridge was in the 200s yesterday, 278 or something for a 50 litre fridge. Unbelievable prices. They've got this real upmarket one to probably try and get in there with Angle and all the big boys on the block, but it's $1,000. Tell you what, incredible quality, stainless steel cabinet, stainless steel hinges and that. But the trouble with it is it opens from, it's an end opening, which I could use in the BT50, but my Angle was end opening. I had to stand on the toe ball to bloody get things out of the fridge. So there's that sun coming through now. So, yeah. I'll move that across. Where's that sun coming on? I don't know if it's coming in the middle or the end there. Yeah, so it's a nice looking fridge, but yeah, I don't know. The other King's ones are pretty good. I'm trying to work out where that sun's coming in. It's annoying anyway. Yeah, $1,000 for a King's fridge, but it was good quality. It wasn't one of their cheap ones. Their cheaper fridges, their King's fridges, are cheap as chips, guys. And I mean, really, really, 5-year warranty, 50 litre fridge for $278 or whatever with a cover. Come on, that you can't go past that. You can't go past it. I've got it in the BT50 now, the King's fridge, been in there for a couple of months, and it's going like a beauty. I open the side of my canopy up, zip, open the lid, and I've got quick, easy access from the side, whereas my Angle was end opening. I had to bloody, yeah. And the other thing too, fridges should be, should be able to open them from either end. If they're side opening, should be able to turn the lid around. And with Evercool, a lot of the Evercool fridges, you can't do that. They're one way. And I wish that big fridge mate will go, Phil, that'd be good if it had a reversible lid, because he's got the compressor in under the seat so the sold air can't get it. But the lid's on the other side now. It'd be good. I said to Phil, would it be good if it had a reversible lid? But where's that coming in? That's pissing me off. That sun was coming in. I don't know if the end there or in the middle. But anyway, it's that time of the afternoon where that sun just belts straight in through that window. So, yeah, I know. Settle my Dometic and getting a King's fridge for half the price. Yeah, I know, Jace. The price of those King's fridge at the moment, they're doing the Black Friday deals too. I went in there yesterday. I was just looking at the price of their normal fridge range, and I just thought, you know what? If you're just getting into camping, or you want to put a fridge and that in your car, you just start off with a King's fridge. Give it a go. If it only lasts 5 years for $270, you've got your money's worth. Okay, but those sun brings out your complexion. Yeah, my pasty white complexion, full of sunspots and that. What was I saying? Oh, Evercool the other day. Did you see, I put it up on my Facebook page, the price of those fiberglass Australian-made Evercool fridges. The prices are bullshit. And I'll call an Evercool out now. You are price gouging. I don't care if they're Australian-made. The fiberglass boxes are Australian-made. Pretty sure the compressors and all the electrical components are imported and assembled here. There's a big difference. And you're charging $2,000. The price of them was ridiculous. I've had 2 of those fiberglass Evercool fridges, one in each drifter trailer, And my first one was a 60 litre. I didn't rate it, everyone. I had to have it down on -2 to keep the milk in that cold enough. Aussie made. I'd have it down on -2 to get it cold enough. I've got my King's fridge set on 3, and the water in that's beautiful and cold in there, icy cold. And I've got it set on 3. My Evercool, Aussie made one, had to have it down on -2 to keep things cold enough. The one I got in Steve's trailer, that was a bit better. That was colder, but I've had other people that got Evercools, and you go into my Facebook and read the comments. There's a few Evercool owners out there that are not happy with their Aussie-made Evercool fridges. So people can knock Kings and all that Chinese shit and all that. I used to be the same. I was one of them. And then you have a look at the Aussie-made stuff, and there's people not happy with them, and they're charging exorbitant prices. Speaking of which, Cam and Tiff camping the other day, inland from Maroochydore there, $110 for an unpowered grass site. No water, no power, $110 at a caravan park. You're kidding. It was holiday time. So price gouging again. This country is getting greedy, and that's what's killing us all. 110. I would refuse to pay that. I'd refuse to pay that for a powered site, everyone. $60, $70 maybe now for a powered site maximum. You go down to Tab when we were on our couple of years ago to Tassie, all the caravan parks there, $35 power and water, $35. Now you're talking. Some of these people wanting bloody $80, $90, $80 a night to camp in a cow paddock on hip camps. You're kidding yourself. Just to camp in a cow paddock. And we looked at some hip camp stuff on our trip, me and Ross, and it was cheaper to stay in a caravan park where we had water, power, and hot and cold showers and toilets. I said to Ross, why would you go and sit in a cow paddock and pay extra money when you can go to a caravan park? You're closer into town to go and have a look at things and all that. You had a hot shower at night. I don't know, especially when you're in a caravan. You're in a caravan, you're sleeping in the caravan. Who cares? Their Kings are up in their game now. You should have seen it yesterday. The staff in there, a lot of staff, and the store was chockers, everyone. It was chockers. Kings have got the market, I'll tell you now, because they've played it smart. They've upped their game on their stuff. Their gear is getting better, and they've got a really good variety of stuff, and they're up in their game. And the average Aussie can still go into Kings and still afford to buy shit, unlike some of the other stores that are price gouging. I'm not going to call them out. I'd love to. But some of the other stores are just price gouging. Kings are still realistic with their prices. Yeah, they've got $1,000 fridge there, everyone. It's not one of their plastic cabinet fridges. It's it looks good quality. Kings, if you're watching and you want me to test it out, it's a nice looking fridge, everyone. It looks like a bloody real good fridge. Okay, very, very flash. Aluminium cabinet and like good handles, digital display. It looked really, really good. But it looks like Kings are going to go, all right, Angle, we're going to come up with a fridge just as good, but still cheaper than what yours are. So, yeah, I think it was a 45 or a 50 litre. No, it was a 55. It was AK 55. So it was a 55 litre stainless steel one. I should bring it up. I wonder if I can. Let me see if this works, everyone. Kings. I don't know if I can share the screen here. I can only try. I didn't think of doing this. AK 55. AK 47. No, this is an AK 55. You're thinking I'm 1,049. Kings, here we go. Now, I'll go back here and go share screen. Share screen. Kings, here we go. This might work. Can everyone see that? Yeah, there you go. There it is there, everyone. That's the fridge I'm talking about. It's a nice looking fridge. Kings Plus AK 55 premium camp fridge freezer removable divider. But all right, so yeah, that's right. It did have a divider in it for single or dual zone soft close lid. C cop compressor, which is what most of your fridges and that are doing now. 1,049 down from 1,399. So always get that was. I looked at it in the flesh, everyone, and it was looked like a very, very well constructed fridge. And I think that's their get this into your Angle and My Coolman and all you other Evercool and all that. We can do top of the range fridges too, but still cheaper. I know $1,000 isn't cheap for a fridge. When you see that fridge, you'll know why they've got $1,000 on it. It was pretty good. Let's go fridges. This could be going down a rabbit hole here. $3.99. No, I don't want that one. I want these are their plastic cabinet ones, everyone. How do I get out of that? Fridge. There we go. Here we go. Crazy. Hey, I'll ring you back. I'm on a live feed. Yeah, all right, mate. I'll talk to you soon. See you, mate. Now, mate, crazy. I rang him this morning. He couldn't answer. He's obviously might have been out in his boat fishing or whatever, so he's just ringing me back. So after this. So let's go to that 55 litre, everyone. You can see all the different sizes they've got here. Where's the 55? 45? No, I've got a 50 or 50 litre. Here we go. Here we go. This is the one I've got. King's Escape 50 litre. This is the fridge I've got in the BT50. The King's Escape 50 litre fridge freezer. So it can be a fridge or a freezer. You can turn it down and use it as a freezer. Holds 68 cans. Got a LED light inside. When you open the lid up, it seems very, very good on power. I haven't noticed my lithium battery going down, mate. Like it's pretty economical. 12 and 24 volt. Have a look at that. Where's the price? It was $209. Where's the price, you idiot? There it is there. It's got the compartment for your butter and all that type of stuff. I think it comes with a cover. Mine did. Mine came with a cover. It's got tie-down points, and you can buy it's an optional extra, the cable with an Anderson plug, cheapest chip. So you can get the plug that goes into it that's already Anderson plugged up. Where's the price? It was $209. There's your dimensions. I'll go back arrow there. There it is there, everyone. Hope you can see that. $209. That's the one I got in the BT. And at the moment, it is working perfectly. It's going really well. My only complaint is the plug that went in there was a little bit loose. And it came out on the Bruce Highway, the bloody corrugations, and the plug came out. And I noticed my little King's fridge thermometer was going. I said to Roz, I pulled over, had a tinkle break, and the plug had come out. So I pushed it back in. It didn't come back out again. But what I've done now is got a bit of gaffer tape and taped the plug on. The plug was just a little bit loose. My only complaint, bit of gaffer tape, sorted. And Russ said, I was talking to Russ last night outside the Stewart Tavern after we doing the meat trays. And Russ goes, how's the King's fridge going? I said, good. He said, does it get cold enough? I said, here, I pulled a 1.5 litre bottle of water out of the two of them fit beautifully in the butter compartment. And I pulled it out and he went, oh, he goes, there's nothing wrong with that. That's bloody beautiful and cold. I said, yeah, look at that, $209 for a 50 litre fridge. So there you go, everyone. That's the fridge I've got. No complaints so far. Yeah, you can buy 5 of them, Blackers, for a bloody 40 litre Angle. 40 litre Angle at BCF's, you're looking at $12.99. I'm pretty sure. Probably, I don't know if it comes with a cover. So $209. I paid high 200s. I think I thought they were $279. They're down to $209 now with the Black Friday deals, everyone. Unbelievable. And they've got a big range. There's the 50, there's a the little console one, right up to a 95 litre, I think. So they've got a great arrangement of fridges, and then they've got their real top of the range is that stainless steel one. Kings, if you're watching, if you want me to test one of them out, throw one Mr. Buckarooni's way. I'll test it out for you. I know the manager at Kings in Townsville actually follows the channel, but I think it'd be good to get Kings on board for the Christmas thing, wouldn't it? You know, get Kings to give away one of the premium fridges or a couple of these $200 fridges as a giveaway buck. Yeah, it'd be good. But anyway, it's hard to crack into the big companies, everyone. It's easy for the little companies that are after some exposure. They're the ones that usually deal with the YouTube channels and say, mate, I'd like you to promote my product. And the big companies, they've already got their name out there. It's hard to break into them unless you're one of the big boys on the block. And then the big boys probably get paid by them to talk up their products and all that. Well, you know, I don't do that. I bloody get something. I just test it out and tell you the good and bad points. But at the moment, the only bad point about that King's fridge was the plug was a little bit loose, bit of gaffer tape. It only came out on the Bruce Highway, the bloody vibrations and that. And that was after about a few days of driving. And I went, the plug's come out. Bit of gaffer tape sorted. I noticed when I opened the fridge, a little bit of condensation inside, but because it's so hot up here, as soon as you open the fridge lid, the hot air goes in, and that forms, when you close, forms condensation. So I don't know, I haven't had to do it yet, but every now and then you probably just get a chamois, put a chamois inside your fridge and just soak up any of the moisture that might be down. My Coolman fridge, my shed fridge does the same. It gets water down the bottom from the condensation when you open the fridge. It's just the way it is. The Engel did the same thing. It's not the fridge. It's when you open it, you got that hot air going in, then you close it and it just seems to form condensation. So just get a chamois, put it down the bottom, soak everything up just once every couple of weeks or once a month, and you're good to go. But no, that fridge has been good, the King's fridge, and I love it how I can access it now from the side. I wanted to give Rafa some water today on our break coming home from Townsville. Open McKenopy side door, just opens up, unzip the thing, open up, 1.5 litre, literally 20 seconds to get a bottle of water out of the fridge now. Absolutely fantastic. Whereas my Engel was end opening and it was deeper. I had to stand on my tow bar to bloody reach into the back. Yeah, I've got a fridge slide, but that was a pain in the ass, that too. So don't need a fridge slide or anything now. Just King's fridge on the King's drawers, the Titan drawers. Open her up, side access. But he works really good. Anyway, King's they're a good shop now, guys. There's another one, $40 I'm up for. Really, really impressed with how far they've come in 10 years. Remember when they were Tigers 11 when they first started off and went to Adventure Kings, and some of their stuff was really hit and miss. They're up in their game now. You go in, I'm sure some of you have been into a King store, and when you go in there, you're like a kid in a lolly shop. They got some good shit in there, and it's affordable for the average Joe. What's Phil Taylor saying? They're all up here, Phil. Don't put fish in anything. Fridges, anything. They stink. I hate the smell of raw fish. Put fish in an esky. Like when you go out on a boat, have a separate. Here's a story for you. Russ, if you're watching, we're up at the Bazant River in Cape York a few months ago. Hot day. Russ comes in, goes, you want a Pepsi Max, Buck? I said, yeah, all right. I was bloody could go something a bit sweet. So Russ throws me a can of Pepsi Max out of his esky. And I take a swig and I nearly vomited. It had been sitting in with all the barra and the mangrove jack that he caught, floating around in the ice with the fish. And I took a swig, and I hate the taste of, I hate the smell of seafood. I hate the taste of the shit. And I just took me first mouthful, and I nearly vomited. I said, Russ, you've had this sitting in with your fish, you arsehole. He goes, yeah. I said, mate, like, if you're going to go out, have your drinks and water and your sandwiches separate from your fish esky. because you put a fish in anywhere. Roz bloody cooked salmon the other night for her and Jamil, and it's just the smell of fish through the house. I say now, if Roz is cooking, what's for dinner? She goes, me and Jamil are having salmon. I say, you want me to cook it out in the shed for you? Because I can't handle the smell of that shit through the house. It just smells horrible. Paulie, smart ass. True, but no chance of me putting fish in the fridge because I cannot catch one. Exactly right, mate. Exactly right. And as I said, the reason, here's my excuse and I'm sticking with it. The reason I'm not into my fishing, everyone, is I don't eat the shit. If I ate fish, I'd probably be more of a keen fisherman. So I've never eaten seafood. That's why I don't go out trying to catch mud crabs and fish and all that type of stuff. Mind you, I do enjoy fishing. When I'm out on Phil's boat or the tinny, I do enjoy having a fish. But when you actually catch one, if you catch one, and then you've got to scale it and gut it and clean it, it's a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass. It really is. Sometimes it's better. And that's why I like fishing with lures, so you don't have to deal with the smell of bait and all that through your fridge and your esky. Lures are good because they don't smell. Wixie, g'day, Wixie. I haven't said g'day to you today. Oh, so it was great to see you fellas today. You say, did you all catch up, everyone? I've been watching the comment section. I've been too busy jibber-jabbering. Did all the Newcastle boys catch up today? Joshy Hatch. Kings is like Bunnings. Don't get a trolley or it will cost you more than you wanted. Exactly right, Josh. Yes. Take a trolley, you are in trouble. I saw a bloke yesterday. He was grabbing a trolley and one of the staff from Adventure Kings had a trolley. So he was armed up with 2 trolleys and he was laughing because I think he knew he was in the hurt locker. He was about to spend some serious money because he needed 2 trolleys for what he was about to get. And that's what I talk about. People go into Kings now. Kings don't, they sell on the quantity of stuff they sell. You go to Kings in Cairns or Townsville, there are just people walking out with trolley loads of stuff, trolley loads of it, to their 4-wheel drive, from gazebos to rooftop tents to canvas bags to this to that. They've just got everything covered. So yeah, it's a good store. I didn't like them there a while ago. They did the dirty on Drifter, not the company itself, just some of the people who worked for Kings at Brendale went over and bought some Drifter bags, and next thing they copied it. But that was over 10 years ago, guys. That was, yeah, I just thought I can hear Roz's car coming home. So anyway, won't make a good gigolo. No, that's another thing I wouldn't be any good at. I don't know where that come from, John. Anyway, what's Greggy saying here? East Coast camper chases. Oh, East Coast camper. Must be from Newcastle. Geez, there's a big group he is down around the Newcastle, the Hunter Valley region. It's good to see, isn't it? Great for when you just want to have a get-together and that. Absolutely fantastic. So anyway, I think Roz just came home, everyone. I haven't seen her for a few days, so I'm going to piss off, say g'day to her. And she got some bad news yesterday too, so I better go out and see what's going on. So anyway, take care. Make sure you stay tuned. We'll let you know how you pay this $10 at the start of December, and it's going to be a bloody good night. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your weekend. I better go and say good day. See you, everyone. Thanks for tuning in on this impromptu Sunday afternoon. Catch you later. See ya.